Yo, welcome back to Neutralix. It's your host Flower. I'm a 27 Brawlhalla player, and today I'm going to explain to you guys why you lose neutral often and how you can better your neutral. So, the number one thing is neutral. On the first step to getting better in neutral is understanding your character and weapons objectives, and also understanding your moveset. So, how this works, right? You need to understand and fundamentally look at the game and like, okay, what are my weapons weaknesses? Like, do they not have big hitboxes? You know, they don't have certain attacks, like, you know, they don't have a diagonal anti-air, they don't have super long range, something, you know? Like, Katars does have super long range, Gauss does super long range, Bow does, but Bow does not have big hitboxes. Or, you know, heavy weapons like Axe has big hitboxes, but it's slow. You understand what your weapon's good at, what your weapon's bad at, and you make an objective. So, maybe with Bow, so some examples like, you know, Katars, you want to rush people down with Katars. Or with Bow, you want to hold center stage because you have long range options. You need to find the objective of your game plan using finding the strengths and weaknesses. And then what you want to do is you need to look at your character and look at what each move is used for in neutral. So like assign a purpose to every move. So sidelight, you know, let's say on Bow, right? We can do this for Bow. Like sidelight, you use this to stuff people out. You use this as a punish option. Not much else. Endlight, again, stuff out option, use this to call people out doing jumps. You use this as an edge guarding tool. You know, you use this when people are approaching you. If people are approaching you like this, you can dash end light them to call them out. D-light, same thing. Punish option. Mainly punish option, you can get cool combos. You D-light ground pound, a high dex bow. You know, stuff like that. D-light, you catch people fading away. You know, catch people drifting. Gosh, people aren't dodging in neutral. Stuff like that. Nair. Good cross-up tool read. You want to use this mainly to read cross-ups and as a safe option neutral. You know, this is not really that punishable. Just stuff like that. Sarah, probably one of the most active frame hitboxes in mode. You want to use this to catch people fading away. You want to catch people jumping away and using their dodge with Sarah. You know, it's kind of safe to do. You don't really want to use it as a cross-up option. You know, stuff like that. Dare is an underrated move. You know, you use this to stuff people out with high priority. You can go over, you use this to catch people fading away as a read. You know, so like that. Recovery, same thing, catch people jumping in the air. Ground pound, you know, offstage kills early. Boom. I just assigned a purpose to every single move on Bow's kit, and you should too with your weapon. You want to see, okay, what is this good for on neutral? You know, what should I be doing this way? You want to assign purposes to all your moves. Those are the 2 steps to getting better at neutral. So, those are how you better your neutral from scratch. But why do you specifically lose neutral? Why are a lot of players bad at neutral? And that's for one main reason, and that's because a lot of players they go into games not having a plan, not having a flowchart with the weapon. They're just going in, just blindly swinging at people, like just, you know, hitting where people are, stuff like that. You don't really want to hit where people are. You want to hit where people are going to be. You want to read people movement, you know, attack, stuff like that. So, a flowchart. What I mean by a flowchart. So, in very simple terms, a flowchart is they do this, so I do this. So, how this can be applied to Brawlhalla. Let's say you're creating a pressure flowchart. Like, what people do with pressure, the solutions to things that people do in pressure. So, like, let's say when you pressure someone, when you empty op, that, you know, they attack. So, to create a flowchart, you're like, okay, when they attack, I'll jump away and then punish them. Or when they attack, I'll just go straight in and hit them before they can attack me. You want to create a solution to every option that your opponent can do. And, you know, that can, you can have a flowchart for every playstyle you want. Like, you know, like flowchart like this, you know, when you're playing this, like, okay, if they try to dash them near me, then I just fast forward, jump away, and I punish them, or something like that. You create a flowchart for however you want to play, and you create your own based on your weapons, you know, your character, how you want to play yourself, your stats, stuff like that. Based off that, you create your flowchart, and you go into your games with a plan, and you treat your opponents like lab rats. You treat your opponents like, okay, when I do this, he does this, so I'm gonna do this. Or like, you know, I should probably try this out against this guy. You have to be creative. You know, you have to try out different approaches. You have to try out different types of pressure, different playstyles, how good they are against specific weapons. Stop treating the game like I have to win this ranked game, or I have to do this, or I have to do this. Here's the thing. In order to improve, you have to branch out. You have to try things against opponents. That's just the way it is. You know, you don't have to constantly be focused on winning. It's okay to lose as long as you're improving from it. So it is, watch the replays, see every time you get hit in neutral. That's pretty much it. That's really all the tips. The only last thing that I could probably say is what I just said. Another thing that'll help your neutral. The last thing is if you watch the replays. every time you watch a replay, you look at why you got hit, and you be like, okay, I got hit because I did this, or I got hit because I dashed into him when you should have done this. Like, we can just probably look. I'll probably just look at one of my friends' replays or something like that, and then we can see. I'll like practice analyzing it so you guys can too. Like we can look at this game right between Sandstorm and Boomy, right? We can look at this game and let's analyze exactly why they get hit. So, see, neutral. Alright. See, why did Booby get hit here? Okay, so he used his dodge, and then he tries to go for a cross-up read on Sandstorm, and then fades away, lessening his punish, but he still gets hit by a weapon throw. And since he has no dodge from that interaction before, he gets unlighted. So, why does Sandstorm lose this interaction? He's probably not expecting Boomy to immediately come up with a wake-up, so he goes in expecting he's going to be able to pressure dodge out of him, and he gets caught and stuffed with a recovery. Let's see next. Okay, this is just Sandstorm fucking up the punish. It's just Sandstorm messing up the punish. Same thing here with Boomy. He double whiffed when he wasn't supposed to. You know, he's just getting a little greedy. Just stuff like that. But yeah, even just 20 seconds, like we can already see, like, Boomy is the reason why he probably lost the game. He was too aggressive, you know? He was doing too many aggressive options. Just stuff like that. So that's just how you analyze your replays. Those are the main reasons why you're losing neutral, and I gave you some time to fix it. If you work on that, I'm sure you'll improve tons. You know, I'm sure you'll improve at least 200, 300 elo. Like, those things are extremely important. Those are basic fundamentals of the game that will definitely put you above your friends, you know, the people who queue within ranked. I'm sure that it definitely improve these tips if you apply them correctly. That's it. If you want personal coaching by me, you can look it on the Neutral League's website. My socials are down below. You look at my Twitter, my YouTube, stuff like that. I'll see you guys later. That's it. Peace out.